will be starting in a few seconds. I'm just checking the chat. I haven't live streamed in like a year and a half, so I'm relearning some stuff. Bear with me. Boom! Oh, that was a stand jump scare. I have a new background, a new studio. Can everyone hear me correctly? Okay, you guys gonna have to hear an echo effect for a minute. Background. Alright, just have to check if you guys can hear me. I have a new background, a new change of pace. But if I gotta pop out this chat so I can see the chat. Well, we're just gonna do some behind the scene drawing, scene drawing, excuse me. You might watch a few videos just because I'm be very tired. I've been drawing every single day except maybe Tuesday, Monday, one of the days after that. So what we're gonna be doing is just mostly drawing. I'm not gonna be doing any editing right now. I think the current video is pretty good, and that's one reason why I do not want to show any of the editing process right now. Alright, hold up, I gotta check this OBS, make sure this is running. Okay, let's see, what is chat saying? I can't see the chat at the moment. Oh no! I feel like an old person. That is a very nice drawing. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very kind of you, Mr. Derak. It's a drawing of Khomeini. So, this is very bold to say, I think my current video series, the Road to 9/11 video series, is going to be the best video series. Oh, the music is too loud. Alright, I'm turning it down. Chat has a delay of a few seconds. I think it's like a 10-second delay, a 20-second delay. But the music's done now. But I think this video series, the 9/11 video series, is gonna be my best video series. I'm reading primary sources and secondary sources, which is what I should already be doing. But I guess I'm quoting them a lot more. Within my reading, I thought I had my books right here. Within my reading, I realized that there's like arguments. There's a few school of thoughts that have arguments over the radicalization of Osama bin Laden. The old, I wouldn't say it's the old, like it's gone, it's still here, but I guess what I would call the initial viewpoint was one of that a young Osama was very oblivious to the Egyptian, like Dr. Fadel and Ayman al-Zawahiri, right? So this viewpoint is that Osama was kind of oblivious, and the Egyptians, for lack of better words, took him on a ride for his money, and Al-Qaeda is actually like more of a creation of Ayman Zawahiri. And that was a viewpoint that was proposed by many people who had studied the topic of Al-Qaeda. I asked you to do a video on the Hazara, bruh. You didn't reply to my Twitter DM. I lost a friend and her cousin, Army Shia rebels, and wanted you to help bring awareness to the Hazara genocide. I've kind of shifted away from video requests. That's one reason why, and also just for the audience, if they tell me, "Oh, do this video," I kind of won't. Not that I won't, but it's just a hassle to do because I have to go into research about a topic and things of that sort. I am sorry about your friend and your cousin though. And I did see your DM, but if someone just says make a video on this, I really can't. When I was a smaller, or I guess younger YouTuber, I thought I could just do things of that sort, but now it's just kind of like what I want to do, I kind of do. But so the two school of thoughts was one of the radicalization was through the Egyptians for the young Osama, and then this new viewpoint proposed by a guy called Thomas Hickhammer in his book The Caravan said that, oh no, Osama knew what he was doing. He was a stubborn guy, for lack of better words, and that he knew what the Egyptians were doing. He willingly did this, and that people like Ayman Zawahiri actually weren't important in the Afghan Arab community until later on. And then with this new background, I have many things. For those who watched my first stream, which is unlisted now, I got the Malcolm X MLK poster back. Let's go. It's ready to fall off the wall at any minute now. I have some old Soviet. I have an old Soviet helmet. And then I also have a prop. This is not a real helmet, a ballistic helmet. Or a fast military helmet. And this is 100%, I'm stressing, a prop. I bought this prop, Katabata grenade, which is apparently a grenade in this game called Escape from Tarkov. I do not play Escape from Tarkov, but I wanted to get this prop because the Katabata grenade, this is a prop, once again, was created by Chechen rebels. I think they used to take like AK grenade launchers. So then with this grenade, they just made an actual grenade out of it. So it's called Katabata because it's named after Chechen foreign fighter or Saudi foreign fighter Katab. What is a drawing session for? I just feel like drawing. I used to do live streams in between of drawing. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't uploaded for like 11 months. That was mostly related to to school. School just got in the way, and I'm sorry YouTube guys, but school is pretty dang important for me. But I think let's get into drawing. So with this part, or what I'm drawing for, is this is an early shot within the 9/11 video. It's talking about a young Osama bin Laden and many of the events he noticed or he saw within the year 1979. He talked about the Grand Mosque seizure. I don't know if he talked about the Iranian Revolution, but there's no way he did not have an opinion on it. So this drawing is just one of Khomeini, and I'm kind of stuck on, oh no, where I put it. I had an icon. Oh, there we go. Of the Islamic Republic. Islamic Republic. She was a friend. What's that? Nah, I hear you. And, yep. But for the video here, I was gonna put the photo or the icon of the Islamic Republic of Iran, but I was thinking maybe putting the one of my lights just died. All right then, we're going on our own. Lights off, everything. I was thinking of putting a picture of the but this is just the icon of the Islamic Republic. It just says Allah. That's about it. So I was picturing some comic book effect where you see these lines right here. 1, 2. Well, it's going to divide the whole frame. So within the frame, Khomeini is going to be in the middle. Then another frame is going to show Juhayman al-Otaibi. And this frame is going to show the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. And then, yeah, these would be the frames and the shots. So I think I might want one of Khomeini like appearing upwards. And then behind him will be this. And this will talk about the establishment of the Islamic Republic of Iran. So, no, we're not going to apply this to the hidden layers. I was thinking of getting some dark lighting, cinematic shading. There we go. Let me show you guys the picture I was thinking about shading, just so you guys could see the reference photo. Oh, well, you guys aren't going to see this. I have 2 screens. I need to keep privacy. Alright, let me see if I can find this. Propagandapolis, which is a great website if you want to go ahead and buy old propaganda posters and things of that sort. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm pulling up, it's a picture during the Iranian Revolution, and it was a whole bunch of Iranian workers like in a factory. Then the poster said Islam is the solution for the workers or something of that sort. Let me see if I can find it. Islam is the only supporter of the workers. There we go. So let me go pull this up. About here. Place that there. Get this going. How much of chat is chatting? Sorry, I got these two tabs. I'm trying to... I forgot how how hard streaming is. Let's see. What do you use in order to animate my videos? What I mostly do is I use an app called Fire Alpaca. You can see right here. Fire Alpaca 64-bit in my case. Usually, I just draw single drawings and I will layer them over in an editing software called DaVinci Resolve. That's usually how I do it. That being said, you can do actual animations on Fire Alpaca. Or I guess I'll be pointing here in this case on Fire Alpaca. But yeah, I'm not gonna give you guys like Avatar: The Last Airbender levels of animation. For those, actually, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Bender animations would take 9 months to make. It was a whole baby worth to make. So this is, I think, a form of the reference photo I'm gonna think of using. Here I'm gonna draw Khomeini right here, then maybe give him like some shade over his turban, over his eyes. Return of the King. SGS is a long-time viewer. Don't think I forgot about you, SGS. You see, why would you fire an alpaca? What the heck? Well, the alpaca was doing white-collar crime, okay? That doesn't slide here. That's why. Blue-collar crime, white-collar crime, all-color crime does not fly here. Also, my drawing pen is broken. You see this wire here? It has to stay connected to this pen or it dies immediately. So there we go. I've always thought about making it like a behind the scenes video. It would show people how I come up with the idea, the research I do for whatever idea I have, you know, things of that sort. And I would like to do that, but also my concern is that it's not going to be good. You know, but I think I should get over that concern, because when you're creating something, it's never ever going to be good. You know, you're always going to find somewhere where you could critique it, somewhere where it could have been better, you know. So maybe I should just make a behind the scenes video. I got like a new camera, an actual camera, so I'm somewhat excited to use it. Want to get all those crazy cinematic shots. Watch out, next Martin Scorsese over here. Oh no, it's lagging like a bad word. So yes, maybe something like this, you know. Will I make more videos on Lebanon? Yes, I still want to redo the Hezbollah video. You guys don't know, I still have the books here. Let me go pull up the books I have. Right here. I have these books on Hezbollah. And I read all of these books front to back. Right? Put these headphones back on. Front to back. I read this book, Warriors of God, Inside Hezbollah, 30-Year Struggle Against Israel by Nicholas Blanford. This is a solid book. I do have mangas. It is a solid book. This is very good for giving you a perspective of the Lebanese viewpoint, of the Hezbollah viewpoint especially. This guy was interviewing Hezbollah fighters, talking with Hezbollah fighters, things of that sort. I think I'm going to be greatly paraphrasing and potentially be misquoting a story from the book. But I remember this journalist was talking to a bunch of Hezbollah fighters during the 2006 war, and he said, something. The journalist said to the Hezbollah fighters, "How many fighters do you guys have operating in this region?" To which the Hezbollah fighter said, "How many angels do you think is floating around us?" Here we go. This I haven't read all of this, but this is Hezbollah documents from the 1985 open letter to the 2009 manifesto. So the 1985 open letter is like the official declaration of the Hezbollah group. From even within my original script for the Hezbollah video, I do an analysis of their 1985 open letter. Their analysis was a lot of like, we believe in global revolutionary struggle, but we believe within the Arab and Muslim world that Sharia law is the liberation and the breaking of imperial yoke and things of that sort. It gave somewhat like a universal leftist vibe, but you could clearly see the audience was for Arabs, Muslims, and then Shia Muslims in particular. And then, of course, Shia Arab Muslims and things of that sort. You then have this book. I didn't finish this book. I got through half of it. This is Hezbollah by August Richard Norton. If I remember correctly, August Richard Norton is like a CIA, or he was a CIA operator or something of that sort. I'm going to look this up just so I'm not spreading misinformation. I know he did some like important things for the U.S. government. So let's go look up his name. Augustus Richard Norton. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. He was an American professor and army officer. There we go. He was an army officer. So, I only got through half of this book, but it was a good read. This book is not directly related to Hezbollah, but you guys could see how Hezbollah could be incorporated in. And this is a very good book. I recommend it to anybody. It's Assad or We Burn the Country. It is an amazing book that talks about the rule of Bashar al-Assad and his father Hafiz al-Assad. And it's like, from what I remember, this much of the book is just about Hafiz. This much is about Bashar. And then like, this much is about the Syrian civil war. And I mean, it's good books. If you want a book that talks about the war crimes that were committed by the Assad regime, here you go. This is a good book. It takes video. It cites video evidence. It talks about there's a lot of video evidence. For those who do not know, when Syria had a lot of their early protests and when the government crackdowns began, you would see footage of children being pulled out of hospitals covered in dirt and dust, and it's a weird thing where YouTube has taken down a good amount of these videos because they go against their terms and services. But at the same time, like, there were people who were doing not judicial work. They're in the courts, for lack of better words, and when they went to show these footage or these YouTube videos as evidence, they were now wiped off. And then a concern is about the same thing happening to Twitter under Elon Musk. So I don't know what to say about that. I can't give a solution. What else is there? So that was all the research I did for the Hezbollah video. I plan to remake the Hezbollah video when the time comes. The reason I stopped was just that I felt that I couldn't cite enough primary sources. Like, this is an amazing book. I love it. It was like quoting like in Musa el-Sadr said in a 1979 speech, we will, not be oppressed and we will no longer be poor. And it'll be in quotes, but they would not cite the source. And I'm not doubting it, but I need to cite it because if someone does doubt it, I could say, here's the source. So what else is in the chat? Can you make a video about the jihad in Sham right now? Here's the thing. That is on my list. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret, which is once I'm done with this 9/11 video series, right? I'm going to move on to the Islamic State series. They're going to be back to back with maybe a few uploads in between. And I know that one is going to be a real pain. Because already, for those that don't know, there's a lot of Al Qaeda sources, are just primary analysis sources that are in Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. I know Quran, not Arabic, okay? And on top of that, some of these sources are like hard to get. Like I'm reading about like Al Qaeda reports on what you call it, operating in Somalia, and there's so many conflicting reports. I'm reading a book right now by I forgot his kunya, Abu Hudayfa? No, I forgot. Abu Jandal. Abu Jandal was a personal bodyguard of Osama bin Laden all the way up to 9/11. And he is saying, when I was in Somalia in 1990, whenever they're in Somalia, he said it sucked. He badmouthed the Islamic court unions, and he said something along the lines of, "Oh, someone's in my house. I gotta check. I'll be back in a minute." I'm back. I was it was my brother. But bro got raided. But what was I saying? Yeah, this guy was bad mouthing the Islamic court unions. He practically said, "By God, I will judge you on Judgment Day by how much you wronged me." But then I was reading a book by uh, I forgot the name of the guy right now. He was a part of the FBI team. Uh, he's Lebanese Sunni. He wrote Looming Towers. I'm not Looming Towers. He was in the show Looming Towers. Let me go pull up that book. Man, you guys don't know. I'm geeking out right now. Yeah, here we go. It's by a guy called Ali Soufwan. There we go. Ali Soufwan was on the FBI team, and then I was investigating Osama bin Laden before 9/11, then after 9/11. He was saying that Al Qaeda in Somalia were operating and helping to a certain extent. Not that Mohammed Farabdi was Al Qaeda like field commander, but they were helping him in the Battle of Mogadishu. They did a few bombings against UN troops in Somalia. And I'm reading the Abu Hafs al-Waydan report of Somalia, and it's funny finding these reports because these reports will be on like CIA.gov.pdf, and I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not gonna be put on the list. I'm probably already am. So yeah, but have I seen the book Off the Wall by Zena Masiri about the Lebanese Civil War, posters and propaganda? You would love it. I have not. I will add it to my list. You'll probably see it on that bookshelf in about 3 months. I love how I said I'm gonna draw, and the first thing I do is I'm just talking to the audience. I guess I'm just happy to talk, okay? Alright. Would you mind doing an interview? I know once with people from SSMP and other militant groups, either directly from family or they themselves fought in militant groups. As of now, no, we're not doing interviews. At this moment, my whole direction is just towards drawing for this video. Let's see. I'm not even reading this in order anymore. Got caught by the fact I could give you the highest. I could give you a video of the highest Shari after death of Turk Sheikh bin Ali confirmed he's giving bay'ah to Ayman al-Zawahiri, the Baghdadi. He was giving bay'ah to Ayman. Then he broke it, and this is the reason to break with Al-Qaeda and al-Nusra. Yes, I believe you, and I'm not going to argue that. I'm not, I'm for sure Baghdadi at one point gave bay'ah to Zawahiri, and then they're not giving bay'ah to each other anymore. So yeah. Here's a good question. How did I start drawing? Which is my segue into drawing now. I'm going to be drawing. How did I start drawing? I couldn't give you a straight answer. I've been drawing for as long as I could remember. My introduction to drawing were like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Teen Titans. So my viewpoint of drawing has always been one of it's cinematic. You know, I've never seen drawing as just purely a kid show. I've also at times seen drawings in the Pulp Fiction. I watched Pulp Fiction when I was very young. So I remember that whole anime sequence they have. And then I watched a lot of Boondocks when I was young. So, like, for those that don't know, like, black people and anime is so slept on. It's being realized now because everybody has TikTok and Twitter and they're making memes about it. But, like, anime and black people have been in love with, like, Asian culture since, like, karate movies. And then that bled into us watching anime. And then it still bleeds into us watching anime today. The funny part is I don't really like anime. So there we go. I think this is a nice little shade for Ayman of Ayatollah Khomeini. Let's not get that mixed up. Brother, have you ever waged jihad? If waking up and getting out of bed counts as jihad, then I'm boom jihadi. Message retracted. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go with some shading effect on Khomeini over. Oh, you guys can't see my finger. I gotta point with my mouse. Over here. You guys see the like the nice shading over here? This is what we're gonna try to copy. So we're gonna go with some shading. If I say shading one more time, I'm gonna just stop talking. So let's go make his turban even darker. Advice for people who are drawing: if you're ever gonna draw anything black, do not use black. Use very dark gray or different shades of gray. Because if you use black, then it really sucks away all potential of shades and dynamic lighting and all that type of mumbo jumbo, you know. So that would be my advice. My advice to anyone who wants to draw is just to start drawing. It's the same thing when I was about to not live stream right now, which is your biggest fear and concern comes from that first step. Now, accept that your first step is going to be a fall. There's no getting around that. But you need to do the first step. No one is going to remember you for saying, "Oh, I was going to do this, but I never did it." I take it back. They will remember you. They'll remember you for being the guy that never did it. So, do what you got to do and things of that sort. That's my advice. So, guess we'll go a little something like that. I'm still stuck on what should the background be. I was thinking of putting a picture of Iran in the background. Sorry, I keep on looking here, but I know the camera's here. But I think I'm going to not do that. I think I'm going to put maybe a crowd of Iranians chanting behind Khomeini. Maybe I'm going to put one Iranian with a rifle, and then that's going to show revolution, something of that sort. So, let me find some pictures. And I'll let you guys pick which one seems wise enough to use. Iranian Revolution, 1979. And no, on Bazistan, we're not one of those, oh my god, Iran was like the world's best country ever before 1979. No. I mean, Iran does have a lot of economic issues today, and there is that sanction by the U.S., but like the Iranian government also has its own internal problems and a lot of discussion and dialogue on individual rights and things of that sort. But the Shah was pretty bad. I think you can say two things without it being mutually exclusive. Oh, okay, let me go post this picture, but I hope I don't get hit by like This is breaking TOS because there's a little bit of blood, but it's just a poster. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually what I'm gonna do is take the American flag right here and then rip it up in between Khomeini as he's doing like a prayer, because I think that's some pretty good symbolism of how people view Khomeini. I think that's how Khomeini viewed himself. That's the icon he proposed. Things of that sort. Let's see what chat is doing. Let's see. How is it going? It's going good. I got school in a few weeks. I think that's one reason why I jump started this whole live stream. So let's get this American flag going. Oh shoot, someone else is at my door now. I don't know. It's like as soon as it's been free the whole day. As soon as I stream, someone wants to be at my door. Oh man, I come back and the first thing I see is Black Holocaust and Elijah Muhammad. Also, opinions on Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan. Both men attended rallies with figures like George Lincoln, Rockwell, and Tom Metziger. I don't know who Tom Metziger is. I know who Lincoln Boop Bop is. So, this is what I'm gonna say. 1. Nazis bad. Can't negotiate with Nazis. Negotiations, especially with like Lincoln Rockwell, condemnable, terrible. Sorry, I'm coughing now. No deals with Nazis. Hot take, I guess. Number 2, and this is kind of bleeding into Malcolm X over here, which is that Malcolm X had started condemning Elijah Muhammad before he died. One of his condemnations towards Elijah Muhammad was that he was negotiating with like the Klan and George Lincoln Rockwell to like make a black state in the South, which I agree with Malcolm X. That should be condemned. I remember when MLK, which is why this is the exact reason why I put the poster up, because of this telegram, which is that MLK was doing like peaceful protests in the South, Montgomery, something like that, and then he was getting beat. So MLK, so Malcolm X sent a letter, and he said to George Lincoln Rockwell, if you attack MLK, I'm gonna send people who will defend him by any and all means. I'm no longer held in check by Elijah Muhammad. So that's my viewpoint on George Lincoln Rockwell. When he got shot by another Nazi, good. Trash taking out trash, you know? That's my viewpoint. And on the Black Holocaust, I don't know what that is. There we go. So there we go. MLK and X did not get along. They did not. That is true. And they did only meet once, but late Malcolm X talked about he was willing to work with any civil rights leader at that point. But like when Malcolm X came back from Mecca, that was a very short time span. Some people would say, you know, whatever happens is predestined and things of that sort. But Malcolm X's assassination is like it cut so much potential short. Yes, it will be interesting to point out in the video that Shiites aren't a monolith like anti-Iranian Iraqis. Yep, Yemeni Shiites have different views. Yes, that's one thing I always work with within my video, which is to never paint any ethnic group or anybody as a monolith. I think the moment you start viewing things as a monolith, that's clearly where your miscalculations will come from. So, there we go. Even within the Abdullah Azzam series, even within the Hezbollah series, I was gonna show how, yeah, these guys have like so many internal disagreements. Unbelievable. So there we go. Let's get this American flag going. American. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do for the American flag is just color it in. I feel like once it's colored in, everything else will kind of fall in place. So there we go. 1. We're gonna go with the number 2 now. 2. Let's go put this blue blue background so that I could see what's up with this white. So there we go. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Wow, that's that crazy drawing I've been trying to do. Hello, trooper. Bunch of old faces, old fans. You see, there's gonna be this weird moment where if bother standards get bigger, I'm gonna have to like cut all connections I have to the audience. Just because, platonic relationships with your with a favorite YouTuber, or not platonic, whatever that weird, you follow an online personality but they don't know you type thing. Yeah, that should that's not a healthy thing for both parties, especially if one party depends on that for the audience. I feel like that would just lead to a lot of issues in the future. But as of now, we're not there, and none of you guys, from what I could see, are like trying to like expose me. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to expose me, but there we go. There we go. I'm just drawing the American flag. America, #1 country in the world ever. I have this weird thing. I don't think it's weird. I think it's called being patriotic. Where where when I'm hanging out with Americans, I'm all, man, America bad, racism, social inequity, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And the moment a European will say something, I'm like, what? America is the best country on this earth. But then the moment like someone from Africa or like the Middle East or Asia, Vietnam will say something, depending on which Asian country, I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, yes, I agree. So yes, that's it. So we're just gonna get this American flag going. 1 stripe, 2 stripes. I don't know how many stripes are on the American flag. What is it? 13 stripes for the 13 colonies, my brothers and sisters in the liberty of American spirit. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not even thinking this through. All right. There we go. Another line. Oh, didn't do that correctly. Another line. Another line. There we go. Lol. Europeans are cringe. Agreed. I don't have to read the rest of the sentence. I already agree. So yes. Europeans will be like, oh, America is so racist. Look what they do to their black population. Fair. And then, look what they do to their black population. Don't ask a European what they think about a Romani or African or Arab immigrant. What program do I use? For drawing, I use Fire Alpaca. For editing, I use DaVinci Resolve. I should probably start putting that in the description because every time I do a live stream, that's the first question people ask. But those are the 2 things I use. They're both free. They're good alternatives for things that cost money. I tried using Paint.net for a while. My computer, for some reason, just stopped letting it work on my computer. So that was the end of that, So, Fire Alpaca it is. So let's go get first American flag out the way. Our first half of the only American flag out the way. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Next is the Americano part here. So we'll just go this far. So we put the blue part of the flag. I'm American. I should know all of this stuff. Oh, say, can you see? Man, I could tell you guys the Pledge of Allegiance. I could tell you guys freaking anything about this country, but I cannot tell you anything about our flag. We have 50 stars for 50 states, right? What else is there? 13 lines for 13 colonies. Yep. What else is there? The red is for blood. Blue is for liberty. White is for purity. I don't know. I just made that up. Here, we'll look. When I'm done drawing this, we'll look up what does the American flag mean. So there we go. Oh man, all this noise with all these headphones. Actually, I could take my headphones off. I'm not even listening to music. So there we go. Oh, say, can you see? Whoa. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Well, they don't have to be symmetrical. Legit, this is gonna be in the video for like 3 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds. I'm putting too much work into this. I'm gonna just be quick, to the point. Brash. Because the audience will not notice this, but I will. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Bye. What are my views on ISIS and Al Qaeda? This is on every single stream. Every stream is the same question. What do I think about this? What do I think about ISIS? What do you guys think I'm gonna say? Bad group. What gives you the impression? I'm not gonna say that. Is it the mask? But the program was a pain in the... Yes, it is. Drawing programs are a pain in the butt. And my advice would be never go into them blind. The first thing you should do when you get them is go on YouTube and look up how to use XYZ, you know. Things of that sort. Learning how to draw online is that takes so much time. And you will never ever be good. I'm sorry. As like someone who draws, there's like this weird curve effect. Here, let me go. I'm streaming. I could show what's on. There's this weird curve effect, right? Where when you first draw, you think you're like bad, which you are, and then like you keep on drawing and you reach some weird moment where you're like, oh, you know, it's pretty good. It's hot crap. I'm the best. And you go back to it's bad. Oh wait, no, I got it reverse. Yeah. So when people first start drawing, they think they're bad, but after a while, you think you're good. This is you, right? And then you reach a weird moment where you're super good. You're not the best. You're good, but you think, oh my god, I'm so bad. And then I've never reached this point. I call it like the artist enlightenment, where you reach a point where you know you're good once again. But I think, you know, that whole process is I haven't been there yet. I'm like at probably right here, right where I erased, right there. I'm reaching the point where I think I'm getting good. Okay. Ooh, there we go. People have asked you, what are your views? Yeah. I'm gonna lose my mind. Now y'all need to ask me some real questions. Y'all asking me the boring, bland. Oh, ISIS, Al Qaeda, boring. Go deeper. Ask some deeper questions. Do you support the PFLP, the DFLP? Come on, bring it out. Bring out some of these weirder, obscure groups that don't exist no more. If they do exist, they're kind of just like a whole bunch of older guys who are like, yeah, we used to blow things up. Now we're politicians. Which one's the worse? Main example. Oh, this might get me in trouble. Main example, Palestinian Authority. Those guys are out here in the 70s and 80s doing what? Blowing things up. And then Mahmoud Abbas became prime minister, and it went pretty bad. You could say the same thing about Yasser Arafat. There's a lot of condemnation of him signing the Oslo peace deal, if I remember correctly, about like there is no guarantee for illegal Israeli settlements, and there's no guarantees on Israeli illegal settlements at this current moment. That's kind of why we see the whole conflict in the West Bank kicking off again. Thoughts on... Hold up, I have like 9 things at once. There we go. These are some more juicy questions. Thoughts on Muhammad Hijab. I used to watch Muhammad Hijab a lot when I was younger. I was watching the Dawa YouTube scene before it was huge. Like, I was watching Hamza, the British convert guy, before he was huge. I'm not sure if he's still doing this. This guy called Paul. He was a convert in the UK when they're all arguing at Speaker's Corner. This was back when they were using their phones as mics. This was back before they were even using mics. They were just filming off the camera, you know? That was back when they had this issue with, what was it? Like a Black Hebrew Israelite group, if I remember. You know, I was watching it back then. As of now, I've kind of shifted away from watching the online Dawa scene just because I don't like the turns it's going at the moment. I feel like it's bleeding into the algorithm. I think a lot of the online Dawa scene at times kind of would do things for clickbaits that I understand. You gotta, some would say keep the Dawa going, some would just say you need money to keep whatever organization you got going, but that really turns me away from it. So as of now, I haven't been watching any of the online Dawa scene. I mean, I watch Yaqeen Institute here and there. I like their first series, but even then, I've just kind of been shifting slowly towards like just history stuff. There we go. Thoughts on Adam Moffin? Last I checked, they all got arrested in the U.S. I know their leader got caught trying to destroy a substation in whatchamacallit? I forgot. I was just there. They're trying to destroy a substation in some city, and they got caught. Their leader, Patrick Harris. I forgot. Whatever. I think he's in jail again. Let's go. Keep him under the jail. How about that? Okay. Oh. They put Star of David's on this. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that at all. We're just gonna put circles because actually it's like 2 stars I could put. Now if I'm correct, this does have a star effect. Rectangle, eclipse. You guys don't know. I don't know how to draw stars. I could draw a pentagram. That's not a pentagram. Okay, what else is there? Thoughts on Shabab Boko Haram. Deadlock is the exact replay of ISAQ, okay? Let's see. YouTube keeps blocking my message. Have you heard anything about pro-Assad fighters taking part in the current Afghan civil war? No. If I remember correctly, there was a huge concern of like Iran supplying and arming Shiite groups under the Islamic Emirate. But then I think the Taliban was like, oh, we'll allow Shiites to do Ashura celebrations and things of that sort. So then there was like this weird moment of quiet at this time. I haven't seen any reports of Iran supporting any groups. So there we go. Well, supporting any groups in Afghanistan. I think today, or was it yesterday? Yeah, a few days ago. No, Musa al-Sadr has been kind of shifting towards being more independent of Iran. I was about to say something that was incorrect. There we go. A star. A star is born. Yeah, I'm not blocking any messages at this moment. There's no messages to be blocking. um, so if your messages are being blocked, it's through YouTube. I'm too busy drawing and talking to chat to block anything. With former pro Assad's fighting in Afghanistan. Oh well, I guess. Well, I guess you do have a few fighters maybe that went out into Afghan. Heard of the DGI? I have not. Let's see. Do I support 21st century Arab Nasserites? Wow, that is oddly specific. Yes, I am a proud follower of Nasser, of Arab Nasser thoughts with Gaddafi characters, with a third worldist viewpoint. There we go. Oh, I need to control C the whole thing. We'll just go with that. And erased. Control C, Control V. There we go. I know that star is too big for American, but there we go. Thoughts on Cuban military intelligence. No opinion on Cuban military intelligence. Not my field. Not my field. I couldn't give you a strong opinion on them. Also, a part of me still wants to visit Cuba, so like, yeah, no strong opinion on them. Alright. Boop, boop. There we go. Let's go and make them hands shaded. Oh, whoa. Some shaded hands. Oh, you guys don't know, this room does not have AC. It's hot. I hope I'm not, like, I'm dead serious, bro. It's H-O-T in this room. Bro went Jason Ure on me. Let's see. Cuban, high ranking, chair. No. Cuba's pretty cool. Gaddafi characters for a small island. Jason Ward. There we yes. You know what? I want to have some fun. If we hit, no, I was gonna say if we hit X amount of subscribers in X amount of time, I'd play a horror game. Let's not do that. Let's not put myself through that torture. Maybe. I really want to hit 10,000 just so I could do charity live streams. You need 10,000 subscribers to do a charity live stream, from what I could see. And man, I want a charity live stream. The freak, you know how many causes I care about? I'd love to do a charity live stream for Sudan. I'd love to do a charity live stream for Rohingya groups. Charity live streams for just Burmese or Myanmar groups against Burma and all that. The military government. You know, just things of that sort. But I gotta get that 10,000. So there we go. I guess that shading works. Oh wait, not yet. We gotta shade this man's undergarments. That's probably not the correct term, but it's the term I'm gonna use. Them undergarments. Who trained with the ISI? Me. I trained. Bazistan is a secret ISI-backed program. I mean, oh wait, I shouldn't have said that. It's secret. Alright, there we go. Something like that. Then we need to give another effect like his arms are somewhat 3D because he's clearly his hands go like this. So So maybe something like that. I don't know how to draw this part. Yeah, maybe something like this. And then be another under here like that, I guess. Train with ISI and the DGI. There we go. Why are you telling me all these secrets about your family, my guy? What if I'm CIA? I hear spilling all the beans on your family. I could be CIA for all you know. Or not. Ooh. No, I don't support the Burmese military government. Did I give that impression? No support to Burmese government. Full support to the full support to the democracy movement in Burma. Full support to the people who are fighting against to the people who are fighting against that dictatorship. I hope the military coup in Burma fails. It's failing. The ethnic armies, ethnic minority armies are arming the PDF groups, which is an interesting change because now like I don't know what the ethnic majority in Myanmar is, but now they're taking up arms too. Places that weren't war zones are now war zones. So, all hell wished upon the Burmese military junta. I guess that works for Khomeini. I guess that works. That's a nice little drawing. What do you guys think about this? You guys think it shows a strong Khomeini, Bazistan, this and many of your elections are places where nerds can go and talk about terrorism. I've realized that. You guys should really touch grass. I'm not going to jail because of you guys. I gotta learn how to walk this minefield. Pun intended, I guess. Let's see. They used to be socked them. Let's see. I've been visited by the FBI. Well, good for you. I don't. I'm not gonna roll that dice. Like the cops, like the Coop kids say, based. Alright. Pretty good. People say it's a very good drawing. Maybe I'll add a fire effect on it later. We'll do that. I'm gonna do that off stream. I'm not gonna learn how to draw fires on stream. That's gonna kill the vibe of the whole video. Oh, now I put this little icon over, right? This comes into frame, and then this will hover behind them. Oh, cinema. I don't know if YouTubers say this, but like one YouTuber that is inspiring this new effect I'm going for is the Armchair Historian. It's not like I purposefully wanted to copy his work. Oh, I wouldn't say this is copying too, but what had just happened is that I realized a lot of my drawings were just kind of like repeats of his like drawings, which wasn't my intention, but hopefully I still maintain a independence. People could look at this and say, oh, this is Bazistan's video, So let's go open that up. What's it gonna be? Which file did I put? Yeah, 1979 Mecca. You guys are gonna learn something important that might break the illusion for you, but know how to reuse files. Boom. Control C. Where was it? Was it here? Yeah. Control V. Oh, watch out. What? Whoop. Oh my god. And a whole drawing has just been avoided. Can I get a GG in chat? Thank you. Boom. If anything, I might just draw the Kaaba in the back now, over here. I keep on pointing at the screen like you guys could see it. Maybe I'll draw like, I forget how the Grand Mosque looked like. Something like this. Maybe I'll draw the Grand Mosque and then put the Kaaba right here. K-A-B-A. Maybe, or I could just do less drawings and Control C, Control V the background too. I'm gonna do that. Work hard, play hard, or work smart. I don't know. I don't know how that song went. Do I give people the impression that I know? Oh, even better. I'm 5 steps ahead. I'm 5 steps ahead. Let's go. Let's go open this up. Wow. It all came together, huh? Didn't it? Nah, that doesn't work. I thought for a minute I had it. I thought I had it for a minute. There we go. This one works though. Control C, Control V. Oh, but now he looks too small. Now I gotta make the Mehdi Fighter guy a little bit bigger. Kind of want to keep all the blood in the background, show the chaos of that seizure. That it sounds very bad out of context. There we go. I want to keep the gun in his hand so people could see violence. Yeah, the Grand Mosque seizure is something that's like, that's some big stuff. Like, it should be talked about a lot more. My immersion has been broken. There we go. What has the comments been saying in a while? Any possibility I do a video on the Sudanese Civil War? Everything is yes. The question is just, can I do it? And as of now, no. Like, I've thought about it. I've thought about making a video on the Darfur genocide, but then that'll take a while. Are you talking about the modern war in Sudan right now between the RSF and the Sudanese military? Or are you talking about the one between South Sudan and then it expanded into Darfur? Are you talking about which one? Oh, this is kind of killing me. I'm gonna just do a straight line. Straight line. That's not a line, that's a rectangle. Got the job done. Let's get this erased. There we go. I'm for sure there's a more effective way of doing this. I wouldn't be able to tell ya. There we go. And a little bit right down. Oh, too much. Maybe just quick strokes. That sounded bad out of context. And there we go. More like based stand. There we go, based. The most based state in the world. Bazistan. Yeah, I didn't realize this. Maybe I have to change the name of this channel in the future. Bazistan is a real place. You know, when I made up Bazistan, I didn't know Bazistan, right here, was a real place. I looked it up. I kept on getting Bezistan, which is like a city in Bosnia or something. No, apparently Bazistan is a real place in Russia. Oh man. There's some like ethnic Tartar guy, or I don't know who lives in Bazistan, but there's some guy in Bazistan who's gonna go on YouTube one of these days to look up like his child's wedding or something, right? Oh, Bazistan wedding. He's gonna look up and see me. He's gonna see me. He's like, who the freak is this American guy? Who's this black guy on my screen? But until then, Bazistan is the name of the channel. Alright, let's go erase the side of this dude's face. Oh yes, I was thinking of making a second channel, which would just be like crap posting and things of that sort. I wanted to make a video series called "Being an Adult." I'm willing to bet a lot of my audience are like young adults or like teenagers. In the whole video series, which is going to be along the lines of, "This is how you cook." This is how you clean yourself. You know. Cause, yeah. Okay, here's a little interesting effect I'm gonna do. So within the video, it's gonna be, Khomeini is gonna fade up, boom, and then to the left, it's gonna be the seizure of the Grand Mosque, boom, and then to the right, it's gonna be a Soviet soldier aiming his Dragunov into Afghanistan land, right? But then what I'm gonna do is fade away these two pillars, right? Boom, boom, or whatever it is, right? And then it's gonna give a full frame of these Soviet troops. So what I'm gonna do is take this actual drawing, right, of these Soviet troops in combat, and then I'm just gonna, I don't know what the correct term is, translate it, recreate it. I guess that's the closest term we could have. I'm gonna recreate it in this drawing style. So now, let's do that. And then once we're done with those two little drawing test style things, we are going to move into sorry, my throat is, I'm parched. We're going to move into, maybe I'll watch a video just so I could relax, get some water. So now we're going to draw these three guys. Yeah, something like that. It's always hard translating real life photos into into the drawing style, just because things get, these are not realistic drawings. Alright, there we go. My immersion has been broken. When are you going to dedicate a video on the Syrian Civil War? I'm going to get there. I am going to get there. I'm just following the timeline of 9/11 to Iraq into Arab Spring. So you guys got maybe about a year and a half. That's if I do everything on time. Number 2 is, don't worry, I am planning to make videos about specific battles in the Syrian Civil War. I got another book I'm going to pull up. Okay. Oh, it's like, where is it? Turning around. That's 1. This is 2. I have these 2 books, right? This book is The Daughter of Kobanis. It talks about the YPG, which I think, they were called the YPG before they were the SDF. So this is about their fight. This is a first-hand account of, I think, 3 people who fought in Kobani, all female snipers and commanders and things of that sort. And then this right here is The Siege of Kobani. Oh, I should probably say who wrote this book. This is by, I can't pronounce that name. I'm just going to put the name right there. It's by her. We have this book, which is The Siege of Kobani, a brief open source account by Matthew Pre. There we go. So I do plan to make videos on specific battles within the Syrian Civil War. I want to make a video about the fall of Mosul and then the battle for Mosul. But that's going to take a while because that's a lot of open source investigating, talking to people who do open source. I might be able to interview people, hopefully, inshallah, no promises. Having to draw detailed maps of Mosul, that when I do work, and hopefully these are the plans, when I do work on these videos about specific battles, I might have to actually hire some other people because drawing specific maps of Mosul and Kobani, and then trying to see like how does the streets of Kobani look like will be that will be a test from God. Is that Juhayman El-Otaibi? No. That was just some random follower of Juhayman. You know, I found someone who's crazier than... I do want to make a video on the Siege of Aleppo. I know that video is going to be, like, so hard to do because the Siege of Aleppo lasted years. So, I want to do it. Don't expect to see it in a long time. Honestly, I'm not very picky because you do a series on Sudan. Maybe I've learned to not take video requests. One guy kept on asking me to make a video on the Honduran Civil War because I said I would do one. And then I realized, oh, I really can't do it. So he kept on going in my comment sections asking about it. So now I've learned to, I will not promise people video content because that gives expectations. So here we go, one Soviet right here. I have this helmet. It's right there. Oh, there we go. Happy you got your soy jack, oi jack, whatever it is, shot. He's freaking annoyed. He's out here in the deserts of Afghanistan when he could be at home doing whatever Soviet people did in Soviet. He could be with his family. I know everybody hangs out with their family. That's not a hot take to say. You know, I didn't realize this. I had gone down a rabbit hole of like Hearts of Iron 4 drama. There's this YouTuber called Slavic303. I just found out about all this drama yesterday. Oh my god. This guy. Why the freak I have a Soviet helmet? Why the freak not? Who are you? Joe Biden? No, I'm messing with you. I'm gonna show it off now. But I just wanted a Soviet helmet, okay? That's it. It's an authentic, real deal. Ow. It was made in... there's a due date somewhere here about it. A due date. There we go. It's somewhere in here. This is the legit, real deal. Boom. I got this helmet from I was in Afghanistan, okay? I was an Afghan veteran on both sides. Now I'm messing with you. There we go. I'm gonna stream with this helmet on for a while. Yeah. It looks like an... Oh, yeah. People have said more creative things about what it looks like. But yeah, it does look like an egg. We can leave it at that. So... yeah, I was watching some people do a firing test of this helmet, and like they're like, yeah, half of them are bulletproof and half of them are not. Good luck. I'm like, oh wow. See, I got this helmet before the war in Ukraine happened, and I'm so happy I did that because like Russian soldiers in Ukraine are given things from like your AK-12 with a red dot sight all the way down to a Mosin Nagant. So like, I saved this helmet from a life of being blown up by a Ukrainian drone operator who would upload his kill streak on reddit.com for Redditors to make offbeat jokes. You know, like, it was weird seeing in Ukraine, like, people were making jokes about people getting drone striked. And like, I get it, it's war, dehumanization just happens. But, like, these were people who weren't Ukrainian. These weren't people who were in Ukraine. But, like, there were so many weird comments. And, like, meme sound effects would be over some guy, like, drowning in his own blood. And I was like, that's just disgusting. Like yeah, invading countries will be dealt with by the defenders. I get that. But, like, you have no skin in the game, my guy. Why are you so... for lack of better words, why do you have a hard-on for this? You know, not good. So there we go. That's one annoyed Russian guy. Boop, boop. He has like a Soviet flak jacket on. Or, I don't know what it is. Sorry for all those military like gun nerd people. No flak jackets. Live leak 2. Actually, I gotta look this up. I actually need a genuine reference photo for this. There we go. I found it. It is called a, if it could load, Body Armor 6B3. Yes, Body Armor 6B3. Okay. Body Armor 6B3. I need a side profile. There we go. Oh yeah, I might even show you guys some of the files I still have of the Hezbollah video. That's where I tried doing like animations. So maybe I will share the animations I did with you guys. This is cut Bazistan footage. Alright. Tommy Keys is Hoi4 YouTuber. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't watch Hoi4 YouTubers. Like, I know that they'll go into their whole like, and this is how my soldiers have a defense percentage of 32%, and then I will send my planes into like the Atlantic Ocean, and then I will make a peace deal here, then the AI will glitch out and send all their boats here, and my Air Force will get them. That does not grab my attention. I'm sorry. You know what grabs my attention though? Those Hearts of Iron TNO super event things. Those things totally grab my attention. 100 billion%. They grab my attention. Like, I play Hearts of Iron for the story, not the gameplay. I'm the type of guy that has no problem watching the map change and be like, oh, that's more than enough gameplay for me. I'm sorry. But on the topic of Hoi4 YouTubers, yeah, I saw that whole drama with the YouTuber called Slavic303 where like he was a big YouTuber and then he quit YouTube, he quit Hearts of Iron and said become man, return to tradition, big muscle, all that stuff. And then apparently it was shown that he had quit Hearts of Iron 3 to work on his Minecraft server that is a like a copy of Hearts of Iron. I say Hearts of Iron 3. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, he quit being a Hearts of Iron YouTuber to let his Minecraft server become a Hearts of Iron like place people could go to. But the catch is that everything was like pay to win practically. And he was trying to incentivize a ad campaign where if you shared footage of this video, then he will give you like OP weapons and stats. So then what had happened is that people were like, oh, you're just abusing people for money. And then people also found out that he was planning to like shift into like being an Andrew Tate but for Hoi4 players, and everyone's all like, oh yeah, now he really does not care about this stuff. He's just doing it to make money off us. And then apparently he tried doxing this Bosnian Hearts of Iron 4 YouTuber by having like some like nationalistic gang beat him up, but couldn't find his address. So then the Slavic guy is Serbian. So then this Bosnian YouTuber guy was like, stop trying to find my address, bro. I know where you live. And I was like, okay. Balkan YouTube drama devolving into physical threats of violence in 3 days. Play Nation States much better. I'll give Nation States a look. LOKK. L double O K. Double O K. L. The name is L. L double O K. There we go. So maybe I'll just erase all of this. Yep. I know you guys can hear this like drawing tablet get beat up. I do need to buy a new drawing tablet. I've had this thing for like 5 years now or something. And the time will come, but I must move on. But until then, this is my drawing tablet. Let's go erase this too. Also, I'm gonna work on changing the thumbnails of the videos, of my past videos. I'm also gonna work on changing the thumbnails of just moving forward. I didn't realize how important thumbnails were, and now that I'm realizing the importance of thumbnails, yeah, I'm looking specifically at the Abdullah Azzam series. I'm gonna change the freaking thumbnail of that. It's not the best thumbnail, I'm sorry. Anyone who likes that thumbnail, nothing personal. Why? Why do you like the thumbnail? Let's go and post this AK up. Boop. Well, I didn't think that through. Well, I'm not a thinker now, am I? I'm a drawer. Now I'm going to take this and kind of superimpose it over just to see where I put that AK-47. Or 74. Excuse me. Hey, if you ever want to anger like a gun nerd, call the AK-74, this thing, AK-47. And then he's going to say, no, it's not an AK-47. It's an AK-74. And if you really want to anger them, you know, call an AKM an AK-47. I'm gonna show you guys the difference when I'm done drawing this. It's cool. You should annoy your gun nerd friends. So that's one. That leg does not look good at all. Maybe we gotta make it thinner. Like that? Maybe. Let me go erase the excess lines. Also, my advice for drawing is when you're done with like your draft portion, when you start drawing your lines, you gotta draw them quick and confident. Like, you know, it's like being a surgeon. Quick cuts are better than slow, nervous cuts, because you might, you know, shake here and shake there instead of one fair boom cut right down the middle. So there we go. 1, 2. Let's go take this reference and flip it over. 1, 2. It looks pretty good. There we go. How many viewers I got? I got 2 concurrent viewers. 3 now. Alright. Let's see what is up. Chat, just so I don't go. Apparently, no, he didn't. He just named his YouTube channel Wagner. That doesn't mean he joined it. That just means he's weird about it. If you join Wagner, I wish him the best of luck in Bakhmut, okay? That's sarcasm, if you couldn't pick up. Alright, see this Mehdi fighter. Mehdi. And one thing I've realized after doing research into like people claiming to be the Mehdi, there are a lot of people who claim to be the Mehdi. Like, you would not believe. There's a Wikipedia list. There was an Iraqi insurgent leader who claimed to be the Mehdi. On his first battle against the Americans, it seems that he got chopped up by a American Apache attack helicopter. So that's as far as his Mehdi ness went, for a lack of better words. There is. I think the most successful are like weird caliphs who are like, I am the Mahdi. I think one is the Mahdiist. Sudan was, from what I heard, pretty successful at fighting the British. The leader of MEK. MEK is not even a political group. In my opinion, it's a cult. MEK is a cult. And I was reading that female members in MEK cannot have like marriages because revolutionary struggle. I don't freaking know. That's weird. It's one thing if like a group says, "Oh, no banging on the job." Okay, yeah, that makes sense. No banging on the job. Most militaries will say the same thing. But when you have a political group saying, "Oh, you can't get married ever because it's politics," that's kind of weird. It's just my cup of tea. It's like people. If I don't really mind if people were to get married while doing a revolutionary struggle. But yeah. Let's go with this. He did. Saddam tried to use MEK to invade Iran because Iran had a problem with the MEK group under Khomeini, and that went as far as you could expect. As in, it didn't work because we still have the Islamic Republic of Iran. Alright. Boop. Just working on these little outlines. That's my problem with Persepolis. I have not read the book. I have the book back there. I haven't read it. What do I think of Salafi YouTubers and TikTokers? I don't have an opinion. I've moved, like I said, I've been slowly moving away from online dawah things just because I'm so engrossed by it. I don't know what the correct term is, so I don't really have strong opinions towards Salafi YouTubers or TikTokers, however you want to practice or you view the deen, okay. So I don't really have a negative view on them. I don't have a lot of negative views on, on most to all online dawah guys. There are certain ones I have issues with, but it's not a theological, disagreement. It's just more of like that's weird politics. It's nothing really about their what's the term, akida, or their sect. I hope that was a very smart PR PC politically correct answer to give. Alright, let's get this line. Oh man, it's so weird drawing like this. Oh. Because I can't show you guys how I'm drawing. My drawing tablet is not on the table right here. It's under the table. I think you guys could hear that with the mic. So I'm drawing on an uneven field with this wire that won't allow me to move too much because the wire's hitting the mic. My pen my pen is technically broken. Let's take this helmet off before I hurt anything else. Let's replace it. Ooh, you guys don't even know, huh? Alhamdulillah. Got my Chechen, I forgot what this is called, Central Asian Dagestani hat on. Views on Sayyid Qutb. That's a good question. My views on Sayyid Qutb is that his writing is influential. I've read a little bit of Milestones, not enough to say that I'm like educated enough to speak on Qutb. That's really it. A lot of his ideas I feel like are influenced by like left viewpoints, especially when he talks about like vanguardism. He talks about like there needs to be a vanguard that will pull the Muslim world out of a Jahiliyyah state, things of that sort, which I think is kind of like following political vanguardism of the communist viewpoints. Alright. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I'm so close. Just gotta get this right turn. There we go. Egg is over. No more egg. Man, I thought I would have peace drawing this. This is one long drawing. My god. A'udhu billah. There we go. Oh wait, no, we're not done yet. I just ate like before I did this. Legit, I got out the shower and just started live streaming. So now my throat is giving out. Like I'm a quiet person. I think even for the vibe I'm giving off is kind of a quiet person. Oh no, that doesn't look good at all. No, that leg looks it looks too wide. Let's go with that. Yeah, 1, 2. Does that look good enough? It's getting there. We're getting there. Slowly and steadily. The age of the Soviet helmet is gone. Now reigns the hat from Dagestan. The hat that said it was shipped from Dagestan, but when I looked at the mailing bill on the mail, it said Los Angeles. They kept it in LA. Maybe it was made in Dagestan and then they just kept it in LA. Or maybe it's not from Dagestan and it's from LA. La La Land. I like La La Land. It was a good movie. City of Stars. Honest question for the people in chat: who is gonna watch the Barbie Oppenheimer movie? Any questions? Any deep questions on that? There we go. Ooh. Let's go lower that up. Let's give him binoculars. Binoculars. There we go. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go like this instead. That's close enough to binoculars. I'm gonna draw him kind of a noise, you know. Like that. Bro, you become an average Chechen and dish the helmet for traditional headgear. Yes. I have my Kataba. This is a prop before I show it off again. This is a prop grenade. My Katabata grenade. Let me see this on camera. The Katabata grenade is a grenade. I already said this at the start of the stream. I'll say it again. Was made by Chechen rebels, okay? It was made by Chechen rebels. A homemade grenades called the Katabata, named after foreign fighter Katab. So I got my whole Chechen get up going on. I'd play some Chechen music, but I've realized a lot of older war songs are not getting copyrighted. If they weren't copyrighted beforehand. So, let's not get this stream copyrighted. My other two streams have already been copyright, not struck down by the algorithm, but have been copyrighted. All right, let's get this. Ibn El Khattab video when? That's a good question. I might make an Ibn El Khattab video. You see that? The thing is that Ibn El Khattab has already made his own video, or Chechen fighters made a video about Ibn El Khattab. What was I gonna say? I forgot what they call it. It's like the life and struggle of Khattab or something like that. It talks about him in Saudi Arabia, him listening to Abdullah Azam fighting in Afghanistan, him fighting in Tajikistan, him fighting in Chechnya, and then him dying in Chechnya. He works in NASA. He loves Oppenheimer. Unknown armies recently made one on him. Okay. We'll give a look on that. We could look at that after this. Let me just finish drawing this. Operation Paperclip. I'm gonna have an Operation Paperclip, but for people who did like Five Nights at Freddy's videos. Their editing skills can be utilized by the Bazistan YouTube program. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. Done with the first guy. I don't want to do the rest of this drawing. I'm losing my mind. I think that's about it. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. I'm going to keep it real. I put a little smile on my face. Little happy smile on my face. Now I got to see how a Russian soldier's uniform looked like in the war. I mean, I already know, but actually I do. I already have a drawing of it. Let me just open up this file. I think it's time for me to come clean. I've recently gone down the rabbit hole of Twitch drama. I'm sorry, I know. But now I know all this crazy Twitch drama. And because I watched like 3 videos, the algorithm has drowned my recommendations. They're just full of, Twitch drama, Twitch lore, and oh my god, I'm tired of it. But I keep on clicking to watch more. I'm addicted. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Okay, Soviet Afghan war loadout. Let's see, we got a guy on Reddit with his, I'm assuming, airsoft. Yep, airsoft kit. Gorka uniforms were not used no, they were used in Afghanistan by the Spetsnaz. Let me take that back. I was about to say something incorrect about gear. Military gear. Okay, we're gonna give him a little bit of that brown. Make him look like a Russian guy from Squad. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. There we go. Bada boom, bang, pow. Rare weapons of Chechnya. Maybe I'll give that a watch. Alright. I think I'm just gonna finish drawing this one guy. And then I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna watch a few videos. I'm gonna drink some water off stream. You know, can't let you guys see everything I do. I know what you guys are waiting for me to drink water. You weirdos. pretty mild. It only focuses on one narrative. Khattab over major things and focus on stuff that really isn't confirmed, i.e. Bosnia. Oh, he's gonna say he fought in Bosnia. Okay, I see. ISEE. Alright, let me go erase some of this. And boosh. Let's go erase this. Boosh, boosh. Alright, bop. There we go. Let's get rid of all these outlines. Oh. And I know I'm kind of quiet. It's just I'm trying to really concentrate on this. Trust me, it doesn't take much to make weapons or grenades. Alright. And there we go. Alright, just getting rid of all this excess paint or color or whatever the correct term would be. Oh, just moved my whole drawing tablet. Alright, boom, boom. And there we go. Right there. Can't wait to finish this drawing. I gotta draw his skin tone. Well, to be not trying to be rude, I'm willing to bet the Soviets had kind of the same skin tone. And yeah, I know someone's gonna point out and say that many Soviet soldiers were Central Asian, which is true, but I'm willing to bet the skin tone when it comes to drawing will be slight differences, but you know, not like drawing an African next to a Swedish guy skin tone difference. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. There we go. I'm just redrawing things I've already drawn. What the heck? What the heck? No way. Yes, it is true that some insurgents have made their own rifle models. Yeah, I mean the Chechens had their own submachine gun. I forgot what it's called, and that was like a symbol of the Chechen resistance. I mean, you also have the FGC-9, which was made like in America and Europe. I'm gonna go in now before I get snatched by the feds. Someone is trying to start an arms deal version of Breaking Bad. Yes, let me point this out just for the people in chat. Don't post anything illegal here. I will ban you. There's no negotiation. This channel is not gonna catch strays because of like edginess. Let me state, just for the sake, Pakistan condemns terrorism. Terrorism is a terrible thing. The targeting of innocents is bad. There we go. So there we go. The Borgs. There we go. Yeah, the Borzi. That was a very famous gun made by the Chechens. But famous is pushing it. It was a gun made by the Chechens. You had the FGC-9, which was made in America, or designed in America and in an unknown country by, I think, a guy. Well, their online name was Ivan the Troll. I think a YouTuber called Print Shoot Repeat also helped in the process. You also had the very important J Stark. They had made the FGC-9. They had placed their files online for anyone to use. And I think as of now, the FGC-9 is, famous by gangs in Europe. And then, what else? Made by, I don't know if J Stark was German. Was he German? Let me look it up. I do know J Stark died in the police chase, though. J Stark death. Oh, he was German. Okay, yeah, yeah. So he died in a police chase, but then now it's a famous weapon for European gangsters. It is a famous weapon for rebels in Myanmar, especially the PDF. Um, I know Americans like to print it out and shoot it, but you know that's not pretty like crazy revolutionary compared to doing it in a war zone. So there is that. I have my Soviet Doomer drawing. No one has noticed until I pointed it out right now. Ugh. Ooh. I kind of believe he did die of a heart attack in the raid. Because even in the documentary on Popular Front, he was talking about how he had medical issues. He said it was already hard for him to live. And then, at least from what I saw, it seemed like he was talking about, like health issues. I'm not an expert on Jay Stark, but, you know, I do hold that viewpoint. Lord, I want to get better talking about this. Okay, well, how about you stop sharing all the things you do? Well, aren't you supposed to know this stuff? OPSEC, operational security. Don't snitch on yourself. Thank you. Alright, let's erase this. Now I'm going to take a break from drawing. Ambush. That's one. And that's two. Here we go. Got a Soviet. Oh wait, wrong file. A wrong layer. There we go. We'll put the AK right here. There we go. One Russian down. One Russian down. It took how long? Let's go take this off too now. I got one Russian. Gotta draw another Russian. Gotta draw another Russian. Oh my god. I could do it though. It's just gonna take some time. T-I-M-E. And I got that. Actually, I got that until someone calls me. I have to pick someone up. They didn't hit me up though. Let's go with the next guy. The Soviet hunched over with the SVD. With the rectangle here. Let's bring it down to about 8.9. Take him as a rectangle, and then from the rectangle we're gonna just expand on it. I kind of want to see how he's leaning into the rifle. So when I draw the line, I gotta go. Oh, actually, this whole back is just gonna be erased. Yeah, unless I go like that. That could work. Yeah, then okay, I can see where I'm going with this already. I'll go with that. Take the eclipse. The eclipse is gonna bleed into the back. But just enough, you know, about here. Yeah. And then we're gonna erase the eclipse. At least the bottom part of the eclipse. Right here. Yep, there we go. It's coming together already. I want to work on that arm next. I want to get that arm out the way. Because the arm dictates, at least me mentally, where everything else is going to go. Damn. Hit him with the damn. That's one. There we go. That's two right there. No, I just hit my arm on the way down. And there we go. That's close enough. I'll fix that right here. Oh. Fix it like that. Bring it and erase another layer. There we go. And there we go. I think I already have an SVD file somewhere. So let's go find that. M16, G3, money stand, Thompson RPG. Where's my SVG? It's SVG, SVD. Excuse me. Alright, it's opening. The file is opening. I hope it doesn't crash the stream. I hope it's gonna crash Fire Alpaca though. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's good. Control C. Bring it back to 3 slides. Ooh, okay, that's kind of risky to do, but I think I got it. Flip it over. Boom. Yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah, like that. Actually, no, it's gonna be a little inward, yeah, because if he's shouldering it, yeah, okay. I know this is a very monotonous, somewhat boring, but for me, this is like, oh my god, amazing. So, flip it over like that. Let's go bring it down another layer so I could put the hand. I think the hand's on the magazine, right? Yep, right on the magazine. Oh, that doesn't look natural at all, though. Okay. Maybe it's just a bigger rifle. No, not at all. I think it's just that deep in. I think the hand might need a little fixing. Oh. Gotta work on that hand. Gotta work on that hand drawing. And this is like this. Bring it around like that. There we go. Yeah, that works. Will the audience know? You guys will. But will the vast majority of the audience know? I doubt it. Just bring it in like that. That does not look natural. That does not look healthy. Or maybe it does. I think it gets the point across. I'm going through all the stages of grief with this. I am going through all the stages of grief. Acceptance, denial, deal. I'm making a deal with it. Alright, next is the helmet. Which, I just realized, I could copy. Work smart, not hard. Control C. Oh, wait, coming in with the clutch. Control V. Oh my god, what? Yo, oh snap. That's crazy. Look. Boom. Oh, wait. Oh. Boom. Boom. Helmeted. Safety first. Watch out for shrapnel. So there we go. Let's get this erased. A little bit like that. Boom. A sniper. Boss, the enemy sniper. Okay. Now I gotta work on drawing this guy's back and making it look like a military vest, which I think will be easy. You know, we just draw a layout of the vest here, add some like bumps and weight. Yup. Right there. Nah, we need a straighter line like that. Then we're gonna bring it over. Let me bring the back and lower it down the opacity on that just enough. Then we're gonna take this. Oh no. We have to create a whole new layer. Bring up the opacity on this like that. There we go. I need to give the audience the idea, the impression that, you know, this is his back. Well, it is his back. By the time this is done, this will look like his back. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna bring it out like that. Oh, come on. My pen isn't working. Come on. Oh, there we go. Like that. It's not erasing. Maybe it's on. Oh, it's on the wrong layer. Okay. Can we drop this down another layer? No, I think it's safe if we don't. I'm gonna drop down layer 43 into layer 42 when I'm done. Erase the back. There we go. Make it seem like it works. There we go. There we go. Now it's his back. Ooh, take a break. There's so much zooming in. Let's just see it for what it is so far, so I can think this through. I have him with him holding the rifle. He's lunged forward. Masking back. There we go. There we go. Okay, I see what I gotta do next. Just gotta erase it over here. Find this file. Erase it right there. There we go. We're getting there. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. I'm gonna get rid of this right here. There we go. Look at that. Took a little time, but oh, we forgot to draw the front of his body armor. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. I'm going to just take this little file, expand it outwards like that. There we go. Boom. Perfect. That's what I needed for. Then we're gonna close it up like this. Close it up like that. Take a line, shoot it straight up. There we go. Then I gotta put another line right in between these two. 1, 2. Oh, it's not a triangle, it's a rectangle. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now that we did that, I gotta pull this up. Now that we did that, we can work on the next part, which is just erasing. Erasing this, erasing that, erasing this and that. A lot of this is just drawing and drawing. There we go. I think so. We got it. All right. Bring this to 100. Keep the rifle. I think we're gonna have to erase parts of the rifle. So let's just erase this and this and this. Wait. Oh. There we go. We can erase this too, because I'm just not in the mood to do layered coloring. Like so. Boom. I did it. It took time. Oh wait, no, not yet. Not yet. It's not over just yet. There's 1, 2, 3. Now we can erase this. Oh. And it's done. Ah! It's done. It's over. Oh, I just have to color it now. But it's over then. Oh wait, no it's not. I have to draw the legs. Ah. Legs drawn. Alright. There we go. Oh, this guy's like just leaning into the shot. Okay, we gotta give it more. More. There we go. And we can give that leg out here because it goes like this. So out into that. There we go. That's good. Solid. Nice little lines. Can't be confused. Can't be disputed. That's one leg. Second leg shoots out here. There we go. And boosh, another guy with another gun. Problem solved. One Soviet, 2 Soviets. I think this guy in the middle is a little bit too big. We're gonna have to make him smaller. Yeah, about that big. That works. Adds no conflict of interest. Oh. Is Chad quiet? Chad is super quiet. Make a separation between the fingers on the side. Oh, okay. Next is coloring. Color this helmet. Oh, wrong layer. Or wrong guy. Coloring this helmet. Boop. Give this guy his nice little jacket. Or, excuse me, flak vest or body armor. Whatever the correct term is. Whatever the tactical military term is. 1, 2. Give him his brown uniform. There we go. Skin tones probably the same overall. Maybe different shades of white. Or pale, I guess, in this case. Boop. Boop. There we go. Alright. There is the feet. Drawing of the feet is very important. No feet pics. No feet pics, only boot pics. There we go. Another drawing. I'm gonna draw these two and then call it a break. Take a break after drawing these two guys because I don't know how long the stream has been going on for now. All that I know is that I've been drawing these guys since the start of the stream. Not since the start, about maybe 30 minutes into the start of the stream. So, there we go. The uniforms are uniforming. Gotta go ahead and draw this line. One into the other. Alright. Oh. have to erase all of it again. Alright, there we go. Straight lines. No need for a slow, methodical approach, but a fast one. A fast, methodical approach. There we go. Right down there. Now we could go ahead and draw the dude's butt. His butt's already drawn. There we go. It looks like he's... This is not the best color scheme to have picked. Alright. 1, 2. Ah, my neck. It's hot in here. It's hot. There's no AC. If I turn on the fan, all you guys are gonna hear is woo. So I'm just gonna have to sit through this heat. I gotta draw the wall they're leaning on. Wowzers. Almost done. I gotta draw. You know, I'm feeling the mood of this guy right here. I could have been home chilling, but I'm out here in Afghanistan. Out here as the radio operator. Hello, Breaker Breaker. This is Dimitri 1 to Zuya 2. Over. Yeah. But I'm not in Afghanistan. I'm at my home, so that's good. Alrighty. 1, 2. Right-handed. Right-handed. I like seeing if people are left or right-handed because I'm left-handed. So, you know, left-handed gang, rise up. Left-handed people are the most oppressed group ever. I'm sorry. Left-handeds are the most oppressed because we have the most potential. Ronald Reagan was left-handed. Ooh, Obama left-handed. Ooh, who else is left-handed? I'm gonna look this up. When I'm done with this guy, we're gonna look at a list of left-handed people. Was it Eclipse? Yeah. Total eclipse of the heart. Whoa. Turn around. I can't sing. I'm not gonna sing that. Okay. Well, I need to see how this line goes. So maybe what I'll do is instead of like this kind of weathering effect, I don't know if weathering is the correct term. I'm just gonna give it hard lines, you know, like a brick wall instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see where the problem arises very quickly. This line is a curve. It curves over. I can still fix that. I could fix that. I don't know how, but I will. You see, I'm trying to draw this line without just tracing it too at the same time. So it's like, okay, what point am I tracing? What point am I not tracing? So I think I'm gonna take this off and then just bleed it over like that. I guess that works. And then what I would do is just connect the lines here. That's 1. That's 2. Then as the audience, they could see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I don't have to draw all the bricks. I could just go like this. Right? Boom. So it shows that like there's a withering away of whatever the bricks were, or whatever was the initial paint, the I don't know, the primary layer that reveals a whole bunch of bricks. Ah, there we go. 1 brick here, 1 brick there, another brick here. You know, like The Last of Us, I'm the brick master. I'm the brick Mother freaking master! Okay, now we're gonna go right here. Baba Booey. Then erase this line because Sweet got above. This line is breaking it up. There we go. Wow. It is hot in here. I'm gonna open the door, okay? A door reveal. Door reveal. Am I still in frame? Okay. Oh, I just ran over my charger. Oh no. Alright. Sorry guys. Here's a door reveal. Oh, you can't even see the door. It's right here. While we're here, and I'm losing my mind, I'm gonna show off my Lego collection and my 3D model collection. So, let's go grab some of these guys. What I first want to show is my 3D models thing. I was trying to organize like a D&D session, but without D&D characters, but with like people from the Stalker universe. So this is the first little model. Will it go into frame? I don't think it is going to go into frame. But this little guy is a Soviet. Same thing here with this guy. Hey, don't you bruh my model showing. I've been drawing all stream. You come here being judgmental. This is the Pripyat sign. You're gonna look at this until the next upload, which might be never. Alright, so there we go. And then I got this little Hell Cannon bag. Let me open it up. So it shows the Hell Cannon, which was a weapon used by Syrian rebels. This is not a sponsorship. It shows a Syrian rebel holding, I don't know if you guys can really see this, holding a Hell Cannon. And then it shows one of the mortars for the Hell Cannon. So there we go. I'm taking a break. I've been doing some drawings. There we go. And if I'm feeling a little bold, I'll show off my Legos next. I'll show them off later. I needed that mental break before I get right back into drawing. I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright. Next we're drawing the radio operator. Tired, annoyed. He really looks tired and annoyed. So let's get him drawing. Let's draw this guy. There we go. Maybe I'm a little tired, you know. He's already looking at the ground. Yeah, like that. Next is this part here. It can be like this. Eyes like that. You know, maybe he's not even tired. Maybe he's just... No, he's tired. Stressed. There we go. Stressed and tired. Wow. This is cinema right here. You know, this is chaos. Oh. Let's go draw his arms next. Oh man, that looks terrible. One. Oh. Nope. Nope. Come on, just give me a little. Uh-oh. I think the fault is just here. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. I think it's just in the line that was into the chest. So let's erase that. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Wow. James Mason, James Mason. See the guy that killed all those famous people? James Mason. Actor. He's an actor? James Mason, the actor, the English actor. Is it this James Mason? Let me wait till it loads. It's not loading. Oh, there we go. Come on, come on. Come on, load. It's not loading. Oh, there we go. Talking about this James Mason right here. James Neville Mason, born 1909, 1984. He died 1984. I am the Joker. I am the Joker Riddler insane. 1984. George Orwell predicted this in 1984. James Mason, the actor, will die. 19. Oh my god. Final film role. North Sea Hijack. My thoughts on this guy. He got 1984'd. So sad what he could have. If it wasn't 1984, how far he would have gone. How far he would have made it. Not the actor. I mean the author of Siege. Oh, that guy. I don't know. From what I heard, Siege is a boring read. So boring. What else is there? That's really it. And so that's all I have on the guy. Boring writer. He probably has a sad life. I'm gonna guess. You know, sadder than this guy right here drawing. All right. Let's go with that over. Oh no. Bring it over like that. Nope. Come on, it's gonna take some time. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly and steadily. What got me interested in the history of Islamic politics? There's this event you might have never heard of. You know, it's a small event. 9/11 happened, you know. And I grew up in like the early stages of, I don't think early was the correct term, but I grew up in the stages of the war on terror, where Iraq happened, the Iraq war, Afghanistan happened, you know. So, you know, from a young age I was already seeing warfare, the way how, you know, my religion was talked about was one of through warfare. That's how it was seen through the news. You know, the online place is a big place too, so propaganda was also thrown out there. So I you know, why I do Bazistan now, I feel like is a therapy. You know, men will do anything but go to therapy, so Bazistan is a therapy. It's therapy for me. Understanding the events that were happening around me, and there we go. What got me interested? Therapy got me interested. There we go. So yes, I mean, it's a recurring theme on the channel of me being Muslim. I always make it a joke. I'll never give anyone a straight answer. So there we go. And heck, if they finally get an answer on that, the next question is gonna be which type of Muslim, and they'll never get a straight answer. I will. This clue's just because of how I live, but you know. All right. Let's see. Headphone 1. Let's give him headphone 2 now. Something like that. Boop. 1, 2. Erase this line. Okay, so I got the tired guy. Not me. Alright, let's go pull up the Soviet body armor again. I forgot the name of it. Soviet B6B3 body armor. I don't know how effective Soviet body armor in the 80s were. I feel like, well, I mean, I think it's just there to stop frags, I'm assuming. So shrapnel and things of that sort. I feel like maybe it had the same role as like a flak jacket in Vietnam, which was to stop shrapnel, not direct bullet gunfire. So let's get that going. Gotta draw this. I'll be done. Could take a break. Could take a break from drawing. Whoa, lag spike over here. Something like that. And then, whoop. Something like this. Maybe a little bit higher. Give me a higher. Wait. There we go. Took some time. Like so. Oh, I accidentally closed chat on my view. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna steal all your brain cells. Well, come on by. Try to. If you steal my brain cells, your brain cells are still gonna be under. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, I gotta draw this weird bump effect on his chest. I was holding some med kits. Let's go. First aid, magazines, other important crap people should have in their like war vest. Oh wait, nope, that's just a straight down. Whoop. There we go. And I am almost done with this drawing. I gotta draw a face for the sniper guy in the back with the SVD. There's sirens in my background right now. I gotta draw this radio guy. Yeah, okay, that works. Alright. Boop. And let's get rid of that. Oh, wait, no. Let's color that, not get rid of it. And then we could color this. Boosh. Yeah, I'm doing sound effects for things I put. Let's keep it going like this. And like this and like. There we go. Thank God. Alright, next is the next arm. That was a great sentence. Next is the next. Wow. Lyrical mastermind. Shakespeare's Step Aside. Bazistan is on the case. No need to worry. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. There we go. All I gotta do is draw this guy's skin complexion. Probably some form of Eastern European. Well, apparently the Soviets weren't sending the Soviets weren't sending ethnic Russians into Afghanistan at the same rate as they were sending like Lithuanians and Ukrainians and insert other group that was not ethnically Russian. So there we go. Even racism there. Alright. Just gotta finish the little outlines on this helmet. Erase it up here too. What can we... Oh no! There we go. Man. I accidentally increased the size of the eraser to 2000. Erased all of that. I was like, oh man. But we're back. Nothing can stop this rodeo. Except like maybe me stopping the stream. Or like things of that sort. Make him Caucasian. Well, there we go. Boom. Problem solved. Well, I guess not problem solved is the correct term. But boom. There we go. Caucasian. You mean to make him like Central Asian, you mean? There was an interesting thing where like the Soviets had a weird back and forth of like employing Central Asians into their units because there was like a lot of racism towards ethnic Central Asian and Muslim soldiers during the Soviet portion of the war, because many of the non-Muslim and ethnic Russians would be like, oh, you're gonna sell us out to the Afghans, huh? And then, that's just straight up racism. I mean, there were cases of that happening, no surprise, but still that racism. So it was a weird like back and forth and tug at times. Alright, once we're done with this, we can see who's left-handed. Let's get this going. 1, 2. If you guys came here for some crazy cool gameplay, y'all came to the wrong live stream. It's just me talking into a computer for how long, I don't know. Hopefully the stream does show my uploads take time. This isn't even the research part. I'm not fully done with the script. I legit recorded the first half of the script just so I could start editing. And then I'm going to redo that recording. And then I'm going to redo, the second half of the script. Someone is pinging me on Steam. Who the freak is pinging me on Steam? I haven't been pinged on Steam for, I crap you not, 2 years. I use Steam for 2 things. Arma and like weird like indie story games. Alright, here comes the next part, which is erasing all of these guys. Oh my god. The one time I'm live streaming, someone is gonna Steam message me while I'm live streaming. Oh, come on. This is a conspiracy, bro. I think it's a global conspiracy. Let me put these headphones on. I can't hear anything. I've had these headphones off the whole time. Alright. Let's erase that guy. I do have to give this dude a face because it will look weird if he has no face, This isn't Avatar: The Last Airbender where your face gets stolen. Oh, I'm about to go on a nerd fest just because I just said the word Avatar. If there's any Avatar fans in chat, Give me like 30 minutes. I'm gonna pull out my Avatar: The Last Airbender nerd like hat and put it on. Not a literal hat in this case. All right. Gonna stand there. Can't sing that song. Not trying to get copyright strike. There we go. Now I just gotta erase the circle that makes his face. There we go, something like that. Okay, that looks kind of weird. His nose is too pointy. It looks cartoonishly pointy. One chat rate. That means someone sent me something. Which one of y'all sent me a message? Who is the better fandom? The students, HTS, or Dash? This is a. You weren't here when I already made the joke. So I will repeatedly make this joke. Everyone has the same 4 questions. What do you think of IS? What do you think about AQ? Everyone repeat. Okay, here. Taliban. Well, okay, we're gonna put them on layers of things, right? Dash is on the bottom because no one likes Dash, a curse upon them, right? HTS has this weird thing where they're trying to propose themselves as like, we are reformed, we've changed. We're it's a weird thing. They're moving to like, oh, we're just like militantly conservative, but I don't know. They're doing some weird like PR stunt. Okay, the Taliban. What I say about them? I mean, I don't like them banning women from education. You know, that's not cool. Women should read. That's not a hot take. It shouldn't be one. So, you know, that's that. Am I Arabic? No, I am not Arabic. I'm not a language. I'm Bazistanian. What type of question was that, bro? So let's get rid of that. I think I'm just gonna make this like a brown thing. Just make it all brown over here. Something like that. Boop. No, that doesn't work. I'm gonna have to pull out the classic. Bro has gone insane. He's arguing with himself. Yeah. I have. I've lost it. Give me a minute as I go insane. Let me go ahead and pull out my previous Afghanistan drawing. But I still like the color scheme. 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 There we go. Nope. The color scheme I put. Sorry, my English is not that good. Oh, don't worry about it. I was just cracking a joke. My Arabic is not that good. So don't worry. We're both doing fine. You have bad English. I have bad Arabic. It's really not our faults if we lived in places where those languages just weren't demanded to be spoken. So, you know, being chilling. Oh, watch out. Speaking my Chinese. Thank you. The landscape goes hard. I think I might replace the bricks with sandbags. Cause the oh, you guys can't see what I'm pointing. The weird little brick into mud thing is not translating how well I thought it would translate into. But we'll find that out. Someone is hitting me up on Steam. I'm dead serious. I haven't been on Steam for like God knows how long. I think this is solid. For those that don't know, I'm flipping it. When people do art, it's good you flip it when you, especially if you're doing digital art, because that's how the audience will see it. So you should always flip it. That, you know, a nice little thing. I mean, you get the point across. You see the sniper, spotter, annoyed radio guy. Oh, annoyed radio guy needs a gun. Let's give him a gun. Man, when the upload timeline I'm following begins to bleed into like modern day, I'm gonna have to draw so many modern guns. I'm so lucky that a lot of the factions used, you know, no surprise here, the same amount of weaponry. That just comes with, you know, warfare. Well, I guess, you know, yeah, I can put it like this. It's just cradling against him. I just gotta bring it up now. There we go. Ta-da! I've been live streaming for 2 hours, and this is one frame. So, file save. Now we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna look at who's left-handed. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm taking a break. I'm gonna see who's left-handed. You're gonna learn. You're gonna go on this trip with me of left-handedness, okay? Famous people who are left-handed. Scientology. Oh, left Scientology. All right. Let me go pull up this list. On CBS News. There's a Guardian article on it. Okay, it's loading now. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm not just gonna simply read it out loud to you guys. If it loads. There we go. Oh. Ew. Ew. Prince William is the first guy on. You know what? I take it back. Genocide the left-handed people. I'll go first, okay? Yuck. Keanu Reeves? Reddit wholesome Big Chungus moment. Okay. Well, you know what? That's probably why I enjoy John Wick. Because he's left-handed. I'm sorry. I don't write the rules. I just make them. Buzz Aldrin. You know what? No, I'm not even going to open that can of worms that happened on Twitter. Okay. Oprah Winfrey. Alright. Julia Roberts. LeBron James. Oh, basketball. I am terrible at basketball. You know, there was I saw a video about left-handedness that said left-handed people are better at sports because left-handed people, they're trained. I mean, right? People who do sports are trained against right-handed people. Usually, they are right-handed themselves, and then they have to go up against a left-handed person, and they lose it all. You know, oh, my training has gone out the window. Ned Flanders. Let's go. Lord loves a lefty. Left power. Left power! Yes, I am a proud left supremacist. Lady Gaga. Obama, he's like a drone strike. Nicole Kidman. Jon Stewart. Babe Ruth. You see, it goes back to the whole sports thing. Link is left-handed. Scarlett Johansson. Hugh Jackman. Okay, this is a pretty long list, so we're gonna go like 3 more people. Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, my day's been made. Bill Gates. I'm gonna just machine gun through it. Will Ferrell, David Bowie, Morgan Freeman, Seth Rogen. Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller's cool. This guy does like charity work. He quit acting for a long time just to do charity. I don't know any of these other people. I know Justin Bieber. Eminem. I got my Eminem impression going. Eminem rapping will be like, got a cat in a hat, huh? Hat in a mat. Mad with a cat, Mad facts on the rat. Venom. Yeah, sports guys, actors. Mark Wahlberg. Don't ask what Mark Wahlberg did before he was a famous actor. It was, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. But if he's a changed man, he's a changed man, and redemption, and if the people we will leave it at that. That's the whole list. Alright. Cool list. We're gonna go back to working on the video now. One chat reply. What is your chat reply to? You lost all the brain cells. I could steal it now. I can't steal it now. Look what I've fallen into. I've fallen into clickbait titles. All right. Oh man, you guys. I think everyone who was at the start of the stream is gone. So I have to re-explain what I'm doing, which is a cool little art effect. Which, let me see if the art effect will still work. Control C, Control V, Control T. A lot of controls. Yeah, okay, it still works though. Oh, it's a little short. It's gonna go like that. Yep, okay. It's gonna fade in 3 different events. Whoosh, whoosh. Soviet invading Afghanistan. Then it's gonna collapse on these 2 to present the whole picture. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna show the editing process. I like this whole Road to 9/11 series. I want it to be the best videos I pump out. I'm gonna pump out videos in between, right? But I want my Road to 9/11 videos to be the best things you guys have seen. So there we go. I finished that. What else is there? I gotta finish drawing the Battle of Jeji and things of that sort. I think I'm gonna take a quick little just breather. I've been talking for 3 hours non-stop. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this stream up. It's too. Yeah, I feel somewhat out of character. All right. But I think it's a nice little drawing. But I have to replace that with sandbags. It's gonna take a while though. It will, but I'm not sure if I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm running through the script. Oh, I got the script right here. I'm not even gonna show the script. That's how much I'm trying to keep this under wraps. Like for me, the Abdullah Azam series was one of my favorite, but like this is just moving into it now. I will say with sources, I mean I'm using a lot of primary sources, but a lot of them are not translated. But actually, yeah, I'm willing to bet a good amount of these sources are translated. Also, I'm not able to read every single source. Some of these sources are like classified information, so I can't get my hands on that. Some of these sources are pictures of like notebooks that are all in Arabic. I don't read Arabic. What else is there? It's mostly those two. Also, there's a level of secrecy with all these sources on both sides. Like, this is still an active conflict. So, you know, all these AQ guys aren't going to go around saying, oh, I live here. My name is this, this, and this. Our intention with this plan was to clearly do that. You know, and then, of course, same for, like, states, governments. They're not going to say, oh, we know this guy where he lives. We know this guy's name. We know why they use this camp. You know, it defeat the whole purpose. So there is that. Um, but it is funny going on like the West Point website to read reports from like early guys in the 80s and 90s. It's also funny to read CIA reports, which are like, who the freak is Bin Laden? What? Okay, Saudi Arabia? Question mark. It's real nice to see. But actually, I'm a just because I'm in the mood, I'm gonna share some of the books I'm reading for the stream, for the video series. All right. These are the books I'm reading for the stream, for the video series. You have Ghost War by Stephen Cole. It's a great book. I love it. All the quotes they put, for the most part, there's pictures. They put notes in for all of their quotes. That's cool. It's a big book though. It covers the CIA. It covers the Afghan Mujahideen politics. It covers Osama. It comes with it. It covers a lot of things. I haven't even finished the book. I've only made it this far in, and it's a lot. Next is it's right here. Sorry, I dropped the book cover for this. Next is To the Mountains by Abdullah Anas, with Tam Hussein. It's right here. I read the whole book. It's a very good book. I'd recommend this book. Anyone who's trying to read about, mujahideen, just in general, jihad, especially, well, no surprise here, the 20th and 21st century context. This is a good book. It talks about Abdullah Anas, who was one of the co-founders of Maktab al-Qadamat. So he talks about his relationship with Abdullah Azzam, his relationship with Osama bin Laden. That's very cool. Cool book. It covers, it's upside down. It covers things about why he did jihad. He talks about how jihad was viewed in the Muslim world and still is viewed in the Muslim world as like defensive. You have many figures within the Muslim world like Omar al-Muqtada, who fought against the Italians. People see that as a righteous jihad. You had Amir Abdul Qadir. So he does cover the complexity of how jihad isn't seen in the Muslim world as Osama bin Laden, 9/11, but that there's a lot of nuance in that. A lot of these terms haven't been taken by these groups like Mujahideen and Jihad, but that there still should be reflections about what led to groups like Osama and all that. Also, it's just a good primary source. And then you have, I don't have the cover to it, but this is To the Caravan by Thomas Hickhammer. This book is just full of sources. It's unbelievable. He interviewed Abdullah Azzam, his family, not the guy. He cites almost every single quote he has, things of that sort. So this is a good book. A list of books on my bed now, just resting. There's even a few books on my phone I got. One is I Knew Bin Laden. I think that's the name of it. It's about Abu Jandal, who was the security guard of Osama. Then you had Looming Towers by Lawrence Wright. Not Lawrence Wright. What's it? Wait, you had the book Looming Towers. I go back and forth with that book. I don't know if I like it, then I dislike it, then, if the option was what book I would recommend, it is not that one. It is Ghost Wars. I'd put that over all other books. Quickly followed by The Caravan, and then To the Mountains. But yeah. Okay, so now what else we gotta draw? I might end the stream, 3-hour stream is usually what I do. So I have, for most of my drawings, I have covered the first half of the video now. I've covered the first 2 pages of the script. I'm not gonna show the script. You guys are just gonna have to see the light hit my face. Okay, I gotta talk about a lot of the script drawing. I think is gonna be combat stuff. So like maybe a drawing of a first-person view of like an AK looking over a mountain, and then maybe like a tank driving by. Artillery. I have to learn how to animate explosions. That's gonna be fun. So there we go. I'm not gonna do that on stream. I'm gonna lose my mind if I do. So I guess this is the end of the stream. I can't really think of anything else. I guess I'll just go with goals I have for the channel and call it a stream, because I don't know the next time I'm gonna live stream. First main goal is hit 10,000 subscribers so I can do charity live streams. I'd love to do that. Number 2 is hit 5,000 subscribers, just because it's a number. I am thinking about opening a Discord. I have a Discord server prepared. The question is just, who's gonna moderate it now? No, I'm not gonna moderate it. At least not every dang day. You know. But yeah. And then I'm thinking of making a second channel. Or I got this new camera. I want to do some cool cinematic shots with it. And you guys will sadly be the first victims of me trying to draw angles and frames and things of that sort. But I think it's smart that it's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum. My advice for the day would be if you want to do something, and of course do something good, the first part is taking the first steps. No one will remember you if you don't take the first steps, but people will remember you as the guy who never did it. So take that first step. The first step will be a trip, not a step. And catch yourself when you fall. And what else would I give? Whatever you go into, do it with confidence. No one else is going to do it for you, and no one's going to do it as good as you can. Actually, I take it back. Someone can do it better than you, so do it before they can. But don't get cutthroaty with it. But that's my advice for the day. Bye. No, someone's breaking into my house.